Members of the Texas Women's University Pioneer Basketball Program. In the center of our podium is head coach Beth Jillson. To coach's right is Deja Pointer. Deja is a 5'7" sophomore from Killeen, Texas. On the near side over here is Kenesha Saygo. Kenesha is a 5'7" sophomore also from Killeen, Texas. Coach, you take away the final minute 10 when you had the foul to make it up, and it was basically a championship ball game to the very end.
Well, I coach champions. I mean, I'm so proud of our team. It was such a battle. I'm so proud of them. I probably never been prouder as a coach at just walking off the court, the way they shared the basketball, the way they played as a team, the energy they had. So disappointed that we lost, but give credit to West Texas. They're a great basketball team. They're number 6 in the nation for a reason. I thought we kept them on their heels. I thought we did some good things against them. Came up short, but really proud of the players and just how much they fought for 40 minutes.
Kenesha, let's start with you. 16 points, 8 of 11 from the line, 2 assists, a steal. Tell us about the game from your perspective.
Just to piggyback off what Coach Jillson said, we play as a team, and when we play as a team, it's hard to beat us. It was hard for West Texas to beat us. We had them on their heels, and give credit to our team, not just me. My teammates did what they can, we did what we can, and just came up short.
And Deja, you had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Tell us how you saw the game.
I felt like we left everything on the floor, and we played together as a team, and when we do that, it is hard to win with this. But I feel like West Texas did a good job, and we came up short at the end.
Coach, in the first half, your team just did an excellent job, I thought, with the inlet pass, especially to Emily, and she had the turnaround. But the second half, that was a little tougher to come by.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job of taking that away a little bit. They had Sean inside, but they brought a guard as well, tried to take that pass away. I thought the difference in the game, we give up 82 points. We normally don't do that. They were really good on baseline out of bounds, and they were really good with points in the paint. In a game like this, that little things matter. You can't give up and ones, and you can't get beat on baseline out of bounds the same play too many times. And I thought it really came down to that, and that's just a little thing, but little things matter in execution. And we knew those plays, and that's going to bother us. That's going to bother us because we knew exactly what they were running, and they got it. But we're going to learn from it. We're going to get better.
Questions for the Pioneers?
Coach, it was the second straight game against West Texas that you guys were right there with them. I heard that they only committed 2 turnovers in the second half. What's it like from your perspective to see how close you were, but realize that they didn't make too many mistakes and give you too much of a chance to really get back in the game late?
Yeah, that's tough. I thought we got ahead by, 5. Momentum turned. I thought we took a not great shot, and they converted and got an and one on the other end, and that's when I thought the momentum shifted. And just a little momentum their way, they got ahead. The lead stretched a little too much for us to battle back, but it's hard because it's right in grasp, and you can taste it and you can feel it, but, basketball is a long game of runs, and, we just didn't come out on top.
How did you utilize just your whole lineup? Because you had 2 double-digit scorers off the bench. Your bench scoring is 34-6, and we've talked several times about just how there's not really...
Talk about team play, 34 points off the bench. That's huge. That's what I love about this team is the way they share the basketball, the way they play together, and it is hard for those 4 seniors. Those 4 seniors have meant a lot to our program, and it's hard for us to say goodbye to them, because they have done so much, and I'm so proud of them and so honored to coach them. But the good thing is that we do have a young team, and their legacy will live on through them. And we have 10 players that are freshmen and sophomores, and a lot of those points are from them.
Yeah, Kenesha, you're 4 of 13 from the field, but obviously you got to the line a lot. I'm sure you're just trying to stay aggressive, but what was your thought process in the second half with your shot selection and trying to get your teammates involved?
I mean, me as a point guard, I have to create for my team, not just myself. You know, share the ball, you know, get other people touches. I mean, if I'm not shooting so well, somebody else is going to shoot well. And if my shot's not falling, just drive. My teammates trust me, I trust my teammates. And in the end, we got each other's back.
Deja, did you get a sense that you needed to bring a little bit more scoring tonight? And obviously, I talked to the coach several times about your growing into the point guard role. So how did you feel like your experience was, and how about in the second half, just trying to get some points?
I knew that our season was potentially on the line, so felt like I needed to give it everything that I had. And my teammates did a good job of encouraging me and vice versa. And I feel like we left everything there on the court.
Coach, just a three-point game was working for you again, second straight game. You know, there are a lot of good things that went into this game. You already mentioned that, you know, it can be the small things that kind of make the difference there. So with so many things, or at least the offensive side going well for you, how tough was it just to see, like you said, the small inbounds plays and the...
It was tough because we're better defensively. You know, we did a great job scoring tonight, 8 for 16 from the three-point line. We shot for 44% almost. I mean, we haven't done that a lot of games. It was pretty evenly matched as far as shooting percentage, but you know, Watson's a great player. I thought she got away from us a few times and got to the rim, and a few times I thought our bigs could have taken charges. But you know, those are those little things that we, you know, kind of bother you because you let them slip away, and we know those plays. But you know, you got to give them credit too. I mean, they're great players, all conference players for a reason. And the same thing with Sean White. You know, 23 points, and I thought Ariel really stepped up big, especially on the glass.
Yeah, lastly, I know it's tough to, and this is for all three of you, I know it's tough to put it into context, but this, you know, you guys have played the best team in your conference really tough very recently. So, you know, now that the season is over, how does that sit with you? You mentioned that you left it all on the court. You know, you guys necessarily didn't have your way in the Western Conference, but you certainly show that you can play with the best of them. How does that sit with you?
Never hang your head. I mean, we are one of the best teams in this conference, and we put up a fight. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't say that we did not give it our all. We went out with a fight. We battled to the very end. We didn't give up. And at the end of the day, we always have next year, right?
It was a tremendous ball game. Score not what you were hoping for, but it was exciting, and congratulations on a strong season.
Thank you.
Thank you.